Hey y'all, greetings. Oh shit. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Waiting for this Palo Santo. I promise y'all I'm going to get another stick. I promise. Greetings all to my love. Happy Monday, my darling. Baby, I promise you I'm going to get another Palo Santo stick. I just hate wasting it because it's like I keep saying, it's a sacred tree. But baby, she need to cooperate with me. Are you at work right now? How was your Saturday and Sunday? There we go. There we go. Let me do this. Good. Well, I'm glad you could join. I'm glad you can join. Oh, so I'll be going live tonight. I'll be going live tonight. No readings. I want to talk about this eclipse portal that we're in. Yeah, we just had an eclipse, and we're about to have another one, September 24th. The last eclipse, that was like an ending, a death. And this eclipse coming on September the 21st, that's going to be like the rebirth. That's going to be the renewal. So yeah. What is it? The spirit. I'm not quite sure what you wanted to say there, baby. But yeah, darling, we're going to, at 9 p.m. Chicago time, I'm going to get back. The spiritual community has been under attack. Autumn. The spiritual community is under the illusion that it's attacked. When you are in spirit, there is no attack. There are things that want to come at you. But when you are in spirit, you understand that no weapon formed against you will prosper. It just doesn't work, baby. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. On a spiritual level, people are stronger than they realize. So there is never there is no community, especially a spiritual community. And I definitely want to talk about that. This has been a very heavy week. This has been a very, very heavy week. And I can understand why, it feels funky. But let's see if tonight we can get some headwinds. We can make heads or tails out of the shit that's been going down. But no, baby. I don't want you to feel like you're under attack or nothing like that. I want you to breathe. I want you to understand that there are greater forces at work. I want you to understand that the yin and the yang, baby, there cannot be no light without darkness, darling. And we got to bless the comparison. And when you feel like another side is overwhelming, that is your cue. That is your cue, not only to see how do I want to say this? Not only to see what is not there, but to see what is there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't like using the analogy of an attack. I don't like doing that. But since we got there, in order to attack something, that means that there has to be a value to it. Because you don't attack shit that has no value. Stay with the value. Stay with the value, my darling. Stay with the value. All right? You attack things that are valuable. You don't attack just bullshit. So there you go. There you go. Let me see. I'm not going to keep you long. We're going to have some people here that are like on their lunch breaks, things of that nature. And, I just wanted to come on in and talk to the peoples a little bit, give them their daily forecast, their emotional and spiritual forecast. Maybe this monitor is giving me the flux. Come here. I need this to be a little clearer so I can see what is going on in the chart. There we go. All right. We got 8 people here, y'all. Please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Nothing, it's free. It's free. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to keep you long. Please press the like. Southern content. Yeah. Oh, see, sweetheart, with comments like that, all I could think of is that if your mom had just swallowed, we could have been spared all of that. But here you are. But thank you for the engagement, Southern State content. It just means that you just gave my YouTube channel a little bit more engagement. Yeah. 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 Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me be petty. Let me see Southern content. Let me see Southern content. Let me see there. Oh, let me go to their channel. Let me go to this is gonna be good. This gonna be good. Go to their channel. There we go. Let me see. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, no. No, Southern State content. No, Southern State content. No, baby. Not looking like that. Not looking like that. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Not looking like that. Not looking like that. Woo! Not looking like that. We just gonna keep it at that, Southern State. All right? Not looking like that. Anyway, here, let me do my shuffle. Let me do my pull. Yes. I tell you all to behave. Okay? I said I was going to be petty. I do. Southern State can't help it, though. Southern State, Autumn, if you saw what I saw, you'd understand. So we're going to show a little mercy. We're going to show a little mercy, honey. Okay? I didn't pull up the picture. See that? See, universe is still working on me. The universal mind is still working on me. All right, y'all. All right, that's enough. Y'all put some hearts in the chat for Southern State for helping with the engagement. Okay. All right. So, let's get into it. Today we have got, the skies are wilding out a little bit. So we have got one of the beneficents, Venus. The other beneficent is Jupiter, but Venus right now, she is the planet of love and of, she's the goddess of love and all the prosperity, attraction, beauty, things of that nature. All right. Also what people don't understand is that Venus is the planet of the bag. Yes, she does. She's the planet of values. So don't overlook that with Venus. She is accountable for your money. All right. So the planet of love, attraction, and beauty, which bypassed our friend Southern content, but we all gonna pray for him. Right now, she's in Leo. And Leo is bold and playful and wanting to shine. Now, we're in a sextile today. And what that means is that it's going to be an easy flow of energies. The easy flow of energies is on green light because we got Mars, the planet of drive, passion, and desire. He is in Libra. Libra is very smooth. Libra is very charming. Libra is very focused on connection. Today, y'all, is going to be a good day for some good Freaky Schneaky. Some good old Freaky Schneaky. And for all of you out there, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about some good Freaky Schneaky. If you want some good Freaky Schneaky, you go get yourself somebody ugly. Because let me say this. When you get somebody ugly for some good Freaky Schneaky, they're going to make up. First off, they're going to be grateful that they got the Freaky Schneaky to begin with. And then they're going to try to make up for all the times that they didn't get the Freaky Schneaky. Can you attest to that, Southern content? I'm just asking. But, so like I said, the flow is going to be easy. It's going to be, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What does that mean for the collective? The vibe is going to be flirty. The vibe is going to be magnetic and fun. People are more open, more playful, and chemistry is in the air. So for our friend over here, Southern Content, yeah, Southern State Content, I believe that was his, him doing his big one. Listen, I got all tongue tied, and he was trying to be flirty. And I do appreciate, somebody with good taste, but unfortunately, Southern State Content, I like to date within my species, but I'm sure you'll understand. So, again, people are more playful. People are going to be more open. The chemistry is in the air. It doesn't matter if you're single or not. You won't feel it. You're going to feel it. And the universe is basically turned on the charm all the way up. All right. So we got that going on. So today we're going to be using Mr. James Von Prague's messages from the guides, his oracle cards. And y'all saw my spread. Y'all saw my pull. We got be yourself. We got be yourself. All right. And greetings, Martha. Wait a minute. Hold on. Autumn said, had one. It was awesome. And he was the best. Yeah. Autumn, like I said, ladies, you want some good freaky sneaky, get you an ugly man. Get you an ugly man. His channel is Southern State Content. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere of the United States, go listen. You got to be good for something, right? Anyway, this card is called Be Yourself. This one right here is called Be Yourself. Here is the question. If this card is saying be yourself, then collective, what masks are you hiding behind instead of shining in your authenticity? When I get this card, when I pull this card and it says be yourself, clearly this card is addressing fear of rejection. Southern State Content, you want to talk about that? Self-doubt or performing for approval. Once again, Southern State, you want to talk about that? And with this card, when you honor your authentic self, you align with the frequency of freedom and abundance. Pretending to be someone else that you're not drains your power. That drains your power, but your authenticity restores it. Your authenticity restores it. We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. I am free to be fully and unapologetically me. That's going to be your affirmation for this day, Monday, September 15th, in the year of our Lord, 2025. I am free to be fully and unapologetically myself. Yeah. And y'all saw that. Southern State Content was authentically himself, and I was authentically myself. Okay. So there we go. All right. I'm not saying I ain't got work to do. I'm just saying that was authentic. Miss Martha, how you doing? Are you at work? Martha probably got her phone in her desk drawer trying to listen. I hope she got headphones so she can listen to all this. 6 people, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But tonight, once again, yes, I am free to be fully, unapologetically, and authentically myself. Yes, it is. Yes, you are. Y'all, tonight I will be coming back on at 9 p.m. We're going to talk about this eclipse portal. We're going to be talking about this eclipse portal. And I know that this week has been heavy. And we're gonna talk about that. We're not gonna mention no names. We're not gonna do none of that. We're gonna see what we can do to guard our peace. We're gonna see what we can do to get through this little rough spot. This is a test for all of us. And With this test, though, there is no passing or failing. With this test, it just shows us as a collective how we're going to move. Once you understand how things are going to move, you know what to do for yourself. All right. So with all that being said, it's 15 minutes. We had 15 minutes. That is a good time. That's a good time. You all, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all of that good stuff. I will be back tonight at 9 p.m. Hopefully my delightful moderator, Ms. Martha, will join us. If not, she'll catch the replay. But with all that being said, Ms. Autumn, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know what happened to Southern State Content. I think maybe he hid under his rock. But thank you for tuning in, Southern State Content. You all stay blessed. You all stay in alignment. I'm out. All right, babies.